We are a beautiful democracy. You need to have an opinion. You need to have a stand.
It's not going to change the world, but it's going to have all these trolls.
You know, I'm very actively a part of the conversation around the judgment about picking up a stray dog. But how about picking up rapists from the road? You know, why don't we start there?
Daldal just began watching this show, and how did you get into this part? Do you have a process?
There's a lot of thinking and there's a lot of questioning that I do with AI. I'm a very big Priyanka Chopra fan. I've been confused for her and I love her.
And because you seeded that in my head, I'm seeing so much Priyanka Chopra is nuts.
I did not see that in your head, but I also feel a lot of that could be because I admire her. I don't know,
like
man.
You model yourself or not? Would that be correct to say? And that's fine.
But even if I do imbibe things from her, I think she's a great person to imbibe things from. I'm not ashamed of it.
YRF, is there a specter of Aditya Chopra around?
I'm scared. Am I giving away?
No, it doesn't matter.
So do you see like I'm still like, am I talking a lot about Adi sir? I was Alice in Wonderland. Ranveer Kapoor just like walked into the room. He's like, hi, guys. And I was like, I love this place.
Your dad was a very active politician.
Yes, he was. He was actually one of the youngest ministers
in Maharashtra.
He
was an MLA. He would have a constituency that he would have nurtured over time. It's not easy to become an MLA.
Past few years, I kind of forgot who I actually am. How do I look? So if I'm playing a 70-year-old woman to like
that's Saand Ki Aankh.
Saand Ki Aankh, right. You know, and to like Bala.
And you've been a casting agent yourself. If I'm going to get someone to play a person who's dark skinned, I just get someone to...
There are already only those many opportunities that come your way, right? How many are you going to let go of?
How your Hindi comes from your mom, and she's from Haryana, if I'm not mistaken. Her maiden name is Huda. Are you related to Randeep Huda by any chance?
Monsoon Wedding had just released, and it was a big deal because he was my mama's friend, and I have a very like clear memory of him at that wedding.
You know, I have a sense that there was that phase of the middle of the road, which is also mainstream.
The films that I do and the films that gave me the name that I have, the audience that I have, stopped. And I was like, what am I gonna do now? Through your career, you're taking decisions and everything's working, right? And then suddenly nothing is working. And you believe everything will be okay. But then you suddenly start seeing
like what's going on?
Things changing.
You are part of the young...
global leaders.
Yeah, what is that? What is a young global leader? So, is it like a young people's Illuminati and they all...
I know it sounds like a cult, but it's not. I will die in front of a camera. I mean, I hope I don't literally die in front of a camera, but you know, I'm being filmy. Hi, I'm Bhumi Pednekar and I've had a great conversation with Mayank on Sit with Hit List only for midday.
The world doesn't stop, neither do we. Subscribe to Midday for news that matters.